Now I am really pleased and honored to introduce one of our members and a leader in athletics here in Murrell.
Thank you very much. She stole part of my introduction here. So my name is Gary Murrell. I'm a four-time and current president of Grace Harbor College Federation of Teachers, Local 4984, and I'm running for Congress in the 6th District. I've been a union member all my life. I'm the only card-carrying union member in the race for the 6th District. I'm the only educator in the race. I'm the only candidate in the race to have negotiated a union contract. As a person who returned to college in my mid-30s, I think I'm the only candidate in the race who is still paying off student loans. I'm the only candidate in the race to have the recommended endorsement of AFT-Washington, for which I am honored and grateful. I ask for your support. I ask for your help in bringing change to the way Congress works and the agenda that Congress sets. I know our issues and the issues of our fellow working people far better than any career politician. As a member of Congress, I will support the repeal of all laws to prevent unions from organizing and bargaining collectively, and especially I will target the Taft-Hartley Act for the dustbin of this. Member of Congress, I will support the repeal of all so-called free trade agreements, which the incumbent has supported every one. NAFTA, GATT, WTO, the Peru agreement, all of them. He supported, I oppose those agreements. These agreements are destroying the working class in our country. They are designed to depress wages and oppress workers in every country. We must establish a living wage rather than a minimum wage in the United States. I'm running as a Green Party candidate. So I have a question of Republicans and Democrats. Why can't they say the words single-payer health care? 45 million people without health insurance in the United States, 55 million people underinsured, millions of us one illness away from destitution. Single-payer health care is inevitable. We will have single-payer eventually. It has to be. Doctors support it. Our fellow unionists in the nursing profession support it. The majority of our fellow citizens support it. The only people opposed are the Republicans and Democrats in Congress. As a member of Congress, I will support and work for the passage of single-payer health care. As a member of Congress, I will support the repeal of the failed No Child Left Behind Act. I will support and work for passage of legislation that will establish as a right a quality and free education from non-mandatory preschool through college or technical vocational school and graduate school. And until we can put that free educational system in place, I would work for legislation that would ban interest rates from the loans that students now are taking out. For our citizens who must continue education throughout their lives, and we know that our students now, I teach history by the way, we know our students now are going to have 7 careers, I think that's what I read last, in their lives. 7 careers. They're going to have to keep coming back to us. And that's good news. But when they do, I think that this new system must also provide quality and affordable child care as well. We know our young people with an education. We know that from our experience with the GI Bill, that for every dollar we invest in the education of our citizens, we reap $7 in return. It is an investment that we must make, and I'll work to see that that happens in Congress. Most importantly, this election is about who we are as a people and what kind of country we want to live in. As a member of Congress, I will work to restore our republic. As a Vietnam-era veteran, I understand the horror of war. We must end wars and rumors of wars and threats of wars. We must end our involvement in empire, bring our troops home from the 1,000 bases in 140 different countries. We must end illegal and immoral wars and occupations for which the incumbent in the 6th District voted to start, and he continues to fund. Tragically, when Norm Dix reached his Gulf of Tonkin moment, his failure of judgment proved catastrophic. His continued lack of judgment is criminal. We must return the war-making power to the Congress as outlined in Article 1, Section 8 of the Constitution of the United States. Never again should Congress be allowed to write a blank check to a criminal president to wage wars based on lies.
Right on.
400 times. Those, I almost said rude words, those criminals lied. We must restore our civil rights, repeal Patriot Acts 1 and 2, the Military Commissions Act, and the sinister Homegrown Terrorism Act. We must restore habeas corpus. Can you believe they stripped habeas corpus from the Constitution? And that's with the Democrats. The Democrats voted for Patriot Acts 1 and 2. They voted for the war. The Democrats were in control of the Senate in the fall of 2002. We must dismantle the national security state and reinstitute government for the people. Government directed to the general welfare rather than the government enslaved to the welfare of generals. We must establish a system of publicly financed elections and remove the influence of lobbyists and earmarks that end up in the campaign coffers of incumbents. Those of you who live in the 6th District, I ask for your vote. My opponent in the race, who has spent the last 43 years in Washington, D.C., is funded by the military-industrial complex, Big Pharma, the insurance industry, and K Street lobbyists. My campaign is funded by the donations of citizens who want to see a change. But I need your help. If you can make a donation today, please go over to the table, take an envelope with you, make out a check for what you can afford. If not, please visit my website, www.GaryMurrell2008.com. Look at what I stand for, and then if you agree with my stance, will you please donate to my campaign. Solidarity forever. Thank you.